I've been part of groups for a long time, like different types of groups, associations, projects, social movements, and I remember I was in these groups and I was with this question within me, how are we gonna deal with all these tensions, all the things that when we are together we can feel, but we don't know how to speak about them in a useful way, in a healthy way. So I was with this question and not knowing very well what to do, and first time I saw a group process, I said, wow, this can be the way. And at the beginning it was very scary because it can be really intense to open the box of the things that you are not speaking in a group, but it can be really, really useful and healthy because they are gonna be on the way in any case. Like they're gonna undermine or sabotage our relations, our goals. So let's use them, let's understand them better. So group process is the way of creating a frame or a set where we can listen to each other in a group dialogue and really deepen the understanding and gaining awareness of these things that are happening within the topics that are underlying tensions and issues that are not spoken. So yeah, I remember that for me it was difficult to see that it's a method. When I was looking at how it works, this type of dialogue in a group, I was thinking this is kind of magic or it's an art, but in fact it's a method. I have learned it. It takes quite a time to be trained in it, but it's very useful and it has like different steps that we can follow so we can really deepen in this dialogue. So what is it about? It's, as I said, you can see it as a group dialogue, but the difference is that we choose one topic. We consciously choose one topic. So we do this sorting. What are the main topics that are relevant for the group in this moment? And once that we choose the main topic, to start with is we see which are the different voices or parts or roles in this topic in this group. And for instance, if we are a group that are running a food co-op and we want to decide what type of food we want to serve, maybe we need to decide about is it going to be organic food or not? Is it going to be vegetarian food? Are we going to cook with traditional recipes or are we going to create our own recipes? So all these questions can have lots of things going on in the non-spoken areas of the group. So we can create this group process so we can understand the diversity that is in this dialogue. So we have two main roles. So one role can be let's choose the vegetarianism as a topic. So we can have one role that is pro-vegetarianism. So you can see the diversity of opinions that there are in this role. One person can be pro-vegetarian because of the animals' rights, and other person can be vegetarian or can support the vegetarianism food in our cooperative because of the climate change, and another one can be because it's healthier. So there can be this diversity in this role, speaking about the importance of vegetarian food in our food co-op. And there can be this other role, which is the non-vegetarian, let's say, that can be also this huge diversity. Like one person can say, I want to serve all sorts of food because I want to connect with a more general public, or I want to serve all sorts of food because it's the food that is produced in this area, or because I like it. I have been grown up with meat and I really need it, or I want to, I don't know, all sorts of ideas in this other role. So, but what enables is that the group really listen all the diversity that there is in our group about this topic and deepen the understanding, all the emotions that there can be there, all the stories that there can be also linked to this topic, so we can make a better decision, taking into consideration all this diversity. So as a method, we as facilitators look for the changes in the atmosphere, like we are aware of the emotions that are in the group, in the field, that are happening within the conversation. So there can be moments that there's lots of intense emotions and everyone wants to speak at the same time, or there is like a huge silence, and these are the moments that we call hotspots. So these moments are precious to really understand what is underlying in this diversity, what we as a group need to understand to go beyond the current situation. And then there are moments that the atmosphere changes because it's like more relaxed, and one side can understand the other side. Even more, we can be in one role and swap to other role because we understand that we are not only in one side, but that we are also part of the other. For instance, talking about this topic of vegetarianism, I can realize that I am mainly vegetarian, but sometimes when I see meat or when I eat meat, I remember my grandma because she has these recipes and she grew up with all this culture. So a part of me can be in the other side. And this can help us to see like the diversity of the group and live better with it and make better decisions. So how to know more about this? This is a method that comes from process work, which is like a whole framework and set of tools that was set by Arnold Mindell, and that is currently being developed by practitioners all over the world. So you can look at Arnold Mindell website and you can read an article, but you can also look at IAPOP website and look for the different groups that are in the different countries practicing this type of methods. And one small step that you can do on your own is just to choose a topic, think about all the different opinions and voices that you have about that topic, and gaining awareness of this diversity. This can be also in your group.